Happy Friday. So I want to wrap up this week with the last of my findings from the Development Dimension International Report, it's Global CEO Leadership 2021. And they asked hundreds of CEOs and thousands of HR professionals globally the state of leadership today. And it's pretty damning. But it's not surprising. It's saying that CEOs have little confidence in their frontline leaders and middle level leaders. Leaders lack resilience. Their confidence is knocked when a crisis happens. They're lacking key skills, and they're the soft skills, empathy and communication and delegation. And yesterday I shared the recognition that when we invest in senior leadership development, the impact cascades. Other leaders in the organisation have an increased sense of purpose, and they're far more engaged. So the more we develop leaders, we get the cascade effect. And I wanted to wrap today and say that leadership development is never done. And it should be part of the leadership strategy of the organisation that leaders are continued developed, and it has to be continued because the world changes. The skills that our leaders need today to lead a hybrid team are fundamentally different than the ones they needed when everyone in their team was co-located. You know, it's so frustrating to see, and I see these leaders struggling and they want help. And they may have a culture in the organisation where reaching out and asking for help is seen as a sign of weakness, so they don't do it. Or they're in an organisation that just doesn't see the value in investing in leadership development. And I'm just going to show you an image here, a graph. And it doesn't have to be the detail, because I'm going to put this on LinkedIn and my website this week. But these are first-time leaders in the dark grey. In the middle there are executives, and in the darker colour there is CEOs. This first one, the percentage that were assigned a formal mentor or coach to help them with their transition. It's like 20%-ish. Who went through a formal assessment to identify their strengths and weaknesses? You know, it's less than half. And who received leadership training to develop the skills needed for the new role? Well, new leaders got some training, but then as they moved up the ranks, it dropped off. So there's inconsistency and a lack of intentional development of leadership. This is not an option, people. You have to develop your leaders, because if you don't have good leaders, people are going to leave your organisation. We've read about the Great Resignation. It's coming. So you need to take action now. I'll talk to you next week. Stay safe. Bye.